learned from your speeches. Keith and Trammell have given us so much information. Everyone, Randy, everyone's taken part in this. Do you have any questions that Eric can answer now? We've had quite a bit of discussion, but anyone else want to? Evelyn, do you have something for Eric or anybody?
Yeah, this is for Eric because, first of all, I want to thank you for your transparency. I remember the first speech I saw you do, you ran and jumped up, you jumped over the chair, jumped on the chair, and so I'm kind of sitting here thinking, I wonder if he doesn't want to jump on the chair anymore because he's older and he may not make that chair jump again. That's just my humor of it. But every time I saw you compete, I always was expecting some ridiculous run down the aisle or jump over the chair or do a somersault or something crazy like that. So, Eric, you have always been the most energetic speaker I have ever seen. When I ran into you in Walmart one year, I expected you to run down the aisle. And I was half disappointed because you didn't do that. You just walked up to me like normal. So, anyway, long story short, I think what I've heard from you is you have matured and you have grown, and Toastmasters has helped you in that development. So that's why I say to you, thank you for your transparency, because not a lot of speakers who have competed on the platform that you have competed on would have said those things that you said to us tonight. So I thank you for that. And I hope one day to see you compete again because for me, you have been the most animated speaker. And I would love to see where you are today in your speaking, because I know you're not jumping up over chairs anymore.
I actually gave my last speech at Club 281 was almost an impromptu. I was preparing as I was driving there, and I saw the person who went speaking one. He did exactly the things that I do. He was so animated, and I said, "Wow, this is how I speak." I said, "I better change something today." And on the same token, I was so thirsty, but there was no water, and I didn't have time to go to the water thing and drink and come back. So I knew I wouldn't have energy enough to do what I usually do. I started my speech so softly. And I remember the year, yeah, it was, I don't remember what it was. The first time I went to international. I think Keith was second, and there was a lady who was third. I'm gonna look for that lady. If Keith, if you remember that lady, by the way, Keith, I'm not trying to say that I was first and you were, I'm not, because you're one of the people that I respect. As a matter of fact, I think that Keith should do voiceover. Every time I hear his voice, I always commented on Keith's voice. You inspire me. But anyway, that lady, she came out, she spoke, and she described the weather and nature with her mouth and hands, and you could see it. So I said, what if I tried that? I just started describing things slow. This was one of my slowest speeches I've ever given. And people were like, wow, this is the best speech you've given in a long time. And I knew it was good because I started slow. I described what it was, and I went up and down, and I added a little bit of funny, and I let Easy Busy out. The goofy Easy Busy, I let it out, but I didn't let it out too long because I remember, Keith, you told me there was a blind judge in the audience. So most of the time, I try to talk to that blind judge by describing those things. But if anybody remember that lady, please let me know, because I want to learn more about describing things, and whew, I want to get better at it. So
Eric, I believe that was Sheila Hoffert, and she got second and I got third in that. And yes, I gave my speech first and then Eric got up. I had my Randy Pryor moment where when Eric went after the chair and went up on the chair, I was like, okay, I'm done. What can I get second? No, I got third. But yes, Eric is very animated in all his speeches. And in fact, let's see, I had my Eric moment at a division level contest soon after that. But yes, that's Randy. Eric is my Randy Pryor.
Thank you. Yeah,
Oh.
really nice to be known for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this has been enlightening, enriching, infectious. I'm so very grateful that Tramel's been here, Keith's been here. Thank you, Eric, for coming. I know you've been working all day. So thank you for coming and giving us your stories. And thank you for the guests, Gwen, Randy, Evelyn, Kathleen, even though she had to leave. I was glad she was here for this. I appreciate you all coming, and you're all welcome to come back to Advanced Toastmasters at any time. We're the second Monday of every month at 6 o'clock. So I would like to end this meeting, officers for ATO.